Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar. Today is 9th of February 2015. My name is Nenad and today we will see 5 different setups, namely on Euro dollar, Pound, Australian dollar, Dollar yen and Dollar CAD. So as you already know, we made a nice, many good pips last week, a nice progression through our targets on GBP dollar, and basically that was the trade of the week. So GBP dollar was a trade of the week last week and it was good for 190 pips overall. And before I begin with today's presentation, let me give you a quick reminder about risks. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets as Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence and contact an appropriate entity. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for the trade. These are not MUK's opinions, and the website in the video is not a .co.uk website, but the globalnews.com website. Forex is risky business and this should not be taken as advice. It's a personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. So, for all our newcomers, a quick reminder what we do here and what is this all about. So, all session recap trades and analysis is done with Camarilla MACD method. So, that is my primary method which I use to show you daily analysis and for trading. Everything you cannot trade it mechanically, so you need to give price a breather. When price comes within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level, if it's in agreement with your system, I always say that you can basically enter the market. I'm receiving the message, the screen is frozen, so can you see the slide now? It's all session recap trade slide. Just confirm that you can see the slide. I don't see that. Yeah, now it's okay, definitely. Okay, so guys, always enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level if it's in agreement with your system, because Camarilla MACD is a maybe different system and method compared to the systems which you already traded. So there could be some differences between Camarilla MACD and your own method or system. So for all of you who are not trading Camarilla MACD, basically what you should do is to mark these slides, levels, and then if it's in agreement with your own system, which you already trade, it's good to go. I know that many of you do follow these trades as they are, so basically then if you do that, respect your stop loss. When you're buying, usually the stop loss is added to your buy position, and when you're selling, the stop loss is basically added to your stop loss levels. To your spread is added to your stop loss level. So let's say that you're selling the euro at, I don't know, 13.50, and your stop loss is 30.70. And now if 13.70 is your stop loss, your spread is 2 pips, then your actual stop loss will be 13.72. So you're always adding the spread to your stop loss. We usually take only one position, whichever position hits first. I usually am more inclined to trend following positions than to other positions. So trend following positions are my favorite positions. Positional trades are trend trades. I call it positional trades, so those are trend trades. Alternative trades are so-called counter trend trades. We also do breakout trades and scalping trades, but more often than not, you will be seeing positional trades and counter trend trades set up. Okay. Usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. Market is pretty volatile, so I recommend usage of trailing stop. These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support and resistance levels, okay? All scalp trades are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. So when I give you those scalping levels, they should definitely be done at those levels, or 1 or 2 pip close to those levels. You can add, of course, these levels to your system. I always do, if I see that something will happen to our trades, or that we are in a good profit and we should use trailing stop and so on, I'm usually giving reminders to Twitter, so pay attention to Twitter updates. And of course, if I do revised trade setup, I will post that on Admiral Markets website, Admiral Markets blog, and Forex Factory website, definitely. Okay. Pips pool, the term pips pool, that means the maximum available number of pips you could have made on those recap entries. So the term pips pool is that is the term which I personally have made up. So that is the thing which I use for giving you the exact pips pool, maximum number of pips, which you could have made on those recap sessions. Session recap of 2nd of February 2015. Results. So we will of course check these results. Euro dollar was 100 pips up or minus 30. It depends where you enter the market. I personally ended up with minus 30, but that was because I was too late to get in euro dollar trade. GBP dollar was pretty much, as I said, trade of the week. It was 190 pips of GBP dollar, so it was really the great trade. Australian dollar gave us no trade last week. Definitely Australian dollar gave us not a single trade. So as I said, you could, if you wished, of course, if you wanted, you could have traded Yerg is saying 150 pips on GBP dollar. Great, Yerg. I'm glad that you made money. And Australian dollar was cash week. That was cash rate announcement. And basically what happened is, I'll show you, definitely our setup was good, but because I was saying that I would not take any trades on Australian dollar, and that there is a risk because there was bid rate announcement, cash rate announcement, and what it dropped heavily, then it was basically jumped off our level and went in our direction. But that was no trade. Dollar yen didn't qualify, unfortunately, didn't come to our POC, and dollar CAD gave us 55 pips total. So total number of pips for the week was 315 to 345, depending whether you lost or gain on euro dollar. So 315 to 345. Trade of the week, pound dollar. Definitely pound dollar was the trade of the week. Okay, Yerg is saying he got 60 pips on recovery on Australian dollar. Yerg, well, what can I say? You're definitely following these setups, and yeah, I didn't, to be honest, I didn't trade Australian dollar, so I didn't make a single pip on Australian dollar, but I also didn't lose. I guess, as I always say, sometimes not having a position is equal to having a profitable position. But yeah, you see, you're pretty much, yeah, on recovery 60 pips. Great, great. Luck and a little bit knowledge. Yeah, definitely. Well, we definitely need to have a luck in this market. I hope that Lady Luck is on our side. That is normal because, you know, you can get into a trade and you can forget about the trade, and what can happen is after 30-40 pips of a profit, your stop loss might get hit. That is definitely when Lady Luck is not favored to you. So I'm always saying you should, besides knowledge, everything, a little stroke of luck is always welcome. So yeah, let's see last week, and then we will move to this week setups. So euro dollar, as you can see, euro dollar is having M pattern now. It's a huge M pattern on this 1 hour time frame. This is M, you can see, and this level was already broken. That level was 13.03. So I think that this was not definite target for euro dollar. It could drop a little bit more to the downside. And last week we had basically a position possible buy, a trade around 1290 with a stop loss of 1260 and a target price of 1400. What basically happened is, this was the time of the webinar, and the pair definitely came very close to our POC, and then I made an update on Twitter saying this is a possible buy. And what happened is, bang, it went to the upside. Definitely the level was really bought into, and then bang, it was really sold off. So it was really sold off. And then after NFP report, really NFP was extraordinary. There was not a single weakness on dollar report, and I really expect this pair to go down now. Alternative sell, the trade which we had on euro dollar, was not good. So I was trying to sell it here because I was late to this entry here. And what happened is, definitely I was stopped out for 30 pips because this pair went higher. Really, it was bought off from this level. But then it dropped. Now it's M pattern, and this looks pretty much bearish, really. GBP dollar was the trade of the week. 50.10 was positional buy, which we had. 49.50 was our stop loss. 52.00 was our target. And what happened is the pair went to our entry. Look, this was the time of the webinar, so this was one possible entry. So 1, 2, 3, 4 possible entries here. Usually we take the first one, but you see, if you have some knowledge in Forex trading, that means that you're not complete newbie. So look at this. This is pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a quintuple bottom. So you have 5 bottoms here, and definitely, and this candle, which is a hammer of the support, was definite buy into the market. And look at this. It went to the upside, hitting our target for perfect 190 pips pull. So GBP dollar, really great setup. Australian dollar, Australian dollar. I said cash rate announcement, trade at your own risk. But definitely I was pretty much right about the trend. So that is what I'm saying to you guys. If you see that I'm making a setup, and I say trend is to the upside and to the downside, 90% of the time I'm correct about the trend. And the trend was really to the upside. So if you pay attention to Australian dollar, look at this. Now I will teach you something. This is called V-shaped reversal. So this is called V-shaped reversal. Okay, look at this. This is right shoulder, this is head, and this is now this is left shoulder, this is head, this is right shoulder. But before it happened, just pay attention to this position here. We didn't know what will happen after this candle here. So the thing is, this was a V-shaped reversal or diving board pattern. And basically that gave us a hint that this pair might definitely reverse. And after this cash rate announcement, bang, it shooted up. And today I made an analysis, and I was telling you sell Australian dollar, and basically if you did that, you are in profit again. You had 2 chances to sell today, and this was my analysis. Australian dollar, I'm sure that you can follow this analysis. So I told you to sell at 78.30. You had 2 chances to sell for 20 pip drop. The first drop was good for 25 pip. Now it's 20 pip again. So this was the selling zone. You could have read it here or here on othermarkets.co.uk website. So I'm really posting up to that you can easily identify these setups. So Australian dollar got us in a nasty pattern, and this was really a huge drop. Then it was even a bigger buy, and now it's dropping again. So we will see. I have some things in my mind considering Australian dollar. Then we had the dollar yen and dollar CAD trades. Dollar yen was position sell around 180.50. This was the time of the webinar 2 days after. Nothing happened. The pair tried to climb up, but it didn't climb up to our POC. This is now NFP, so we didn't, this setup of course was not valid on NFP. As I say, these setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes 2 days after, right? So 2nd of February, 3rd of February, 4th of February, and what happened at the 4th of February, the pair tried to reach the level, but it was rejected, and then bang, it went down, okay? So dollar yen didn't qualify for our session recap entry. Then we had a dollar CAD, which was again very, very good trade on dollar CAD. Position buy, yes, and now let me mark. Yeah, this was it. This was the time of our webinar, and I said buy dollar CAD 25.40 with 24.80 stop loss. And what happened is basically the price went to, at this point it was tomorrow, so it was a day after our recap. The price was hit, level was hit, and then bang, the pair went 4 pips up, and you could have made nice pips $2 CAD pair. Okay, so that was the recap of our last week. Dollar, euro dollar, nice, but well, I got a stop loss on euro dollar. Also the trade was nice. GBP dollar was pretty much good. Australian dollar was definitely not trade. Dollar yen didn't qualify. Dollar CAD 55 pips, so more than 300 pips combined. So I hope that you at least made 10% out of this, and it's perfectly fine because those are free pips. Market plan now for euro dollar. Euro dollar is in downtrend. Intraday looks like an uptrend, but euro dollar is in downtrend. And if it gets to 13.80, I would look for a sell to 12.50. And definitely, guys, this is one, I need to make one more statement. If 20.50 is broken to the downside after this price level was hit, we might even see 150 again. So definitely this should be stop loss for any trades. But because if you want to make intra-week setups, then we need to wait for the price to pull back. Alternative trade is to buy around 20.80 with stop loss 30 pips targeting 30.50. As I say, if it breaks 12.50, that can be very, very dangerous for euro dollar. This is now, it looks bearish, pretty much it looks bearish, and it made some movement today. It went to 30.60. So if it makes a slightly bigger pullback, we can try to sell it even more. But then, as I say, now it's pretty much bearish, and NFP changed outlook on euro dollar. So NFP on Friday changed the outlook on euro dollar, and this is the level. Look at this. This is why I'm saying 13.80, because this is the zone. Here, look, so many rejections of this zone, and possibly the move has already started, but then I expect this level 70 to at least give us a scalp trade if it comes down before it gets here. So euro dollar has a big range, and definitely it's a pair which we trade with caution. Scalping levels 20.70, scalping levels for sell 13.50. I'm definitely bearish now on euro dollar, but I still think that it could be some little push to the upside. But yet again, it looks bearish from this perspective, pretty much bearish from this perspective. So we will see. We will definitely see what can happen with this pair. So the things are not yet 100% clear with this pair. Okay. So euro dollar on cable, it's in uptrend, but with possible head and shoulders pattern. If you see, if you take a look on cable, you look at the pair. This is head and shoulders. This is the left. This is head. This is right shoulder. And from intraday perspective, this is bullish, right? This is bullish because this low has still, it wasn't broken. It still is not broken. So it looks bullish, really. Look how this pair is behaving. Up retracement, up retracement. It looks bullish, but definitely we can try to sell it on 59.65. We can again make two-way trading. Positional buy 51.85 and 52.65. 51.85 is the level for buy on cable. So 51.85, I will mark the level for you, because if it breaks through this level, it has the possibility to proceed down more to the downside, but still this is the level which it can be bought into, and it will make a trend line here if it hits this level. Okay, 51.85, tight stop loss 51.50, 52.65, or sell 52.65, 52.85, 52.00. So whichever levels hits first, okay, we can also sell it. So this is for pound, and pound, as I say, this is head and shoulders, and this head and shoulders does not look very promising on this pair, really. It doesn't look any promising at all, because left head, right shoulder, bang. If you ask me, this pair now should drop, but I'm not sure if it will drop from these levels, although it's pretty much bearish. Look, 52.12. Again, this is level to at least to try counter trend scalp trade, scalp swing trade, because we had also previous buyers at this level. So this level, as I think, is being protected here. Look at this railway pattern here at 51.85 and buying afterwards. So if it gets here, that can be that could be a counter trend trade opportunity. Australian dollar, what can I say? It's mixed, really, it's mixed. You can go with two basically trade setups, because as I said today on my analysis, if 70.80.00 is not broken, then it could be another buy. So we should take another opportunity to sell. If you're not in the sell now, then you can try to sell at 78.80 with 79.10 stop loss, 77.80 is the target. 77.70 is buy, 77.20 is stop loss, 79.00 is a target. As I said today, that is definitely happening. We are still in the sell from POC from today's analysis, but this is inverted head and shoulders. And that is definitely the truth for Australian dollar. If it does not break through that important level, which is 70, I will mark it now, 78.00. Okay, here. If it doesn't break through this level, it can jump up again. But 77.70 is the level you should pay attention to. 77.70, because we had multiple rejections of these levels, and this level was a previous breakout point. So breakout point to the upside. So definitely we could see another push to the downside. And if it happens, guys, then we can definitely try to sell it with a little bit more level in mind. So 78.80 is our sell point, 79.10 is our stop loss, and 77.80 is our target. If it hits 77.80, we could try a buy with stop loss 77.20 and target 79.00. Okay? It looks really on 4-hour time frame, it looks like inverted head and shoulders, but this level is being rejected. So it's being rejected of this level here nicely. Really, it looks pretty much good for a sell. Okay? Then we now need to see another pair. It's dollar yen. Dollar yen is in uptrend again. NFP has reversed dollar yen pair. 117.60, 117.10. Okay, is a stop loss. So 50 pip stop loss trading towards 190.00. So we should be trading forwards. I'm not saying that the level will be hit, but we are trying to trade forward, trying to trade towards it. Okay, so dollar yen, look, it looks bullish, right? But guys, it looks bullish, but although this is a good spot, this was a good spot to buy into, I definitely cannot buy into this level, because if you ask me, it really looks, I don't like how it looks, really. It's too shallow, and I don't like how it looks, because it's too much, there is no big rejection, and this is also not a big retracement. Okay. Yes, Matush is asking, the TPs are the maximum price pools. Yes, with this analysis, target price is the maximum price pool. I always take that into account. So that is the maximum price pool. We usually do not go up over it. I would like really to see this level, 170.60, because if it gets to this level, it has the possibility to shoot up, because after NFP, look, the pair is really strong to the upside, and if it hits this level, I'm sure that it will be bought into again. But it should be, if it wants to do that, it should do that soon, because our setups are valid for 2 days, today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. But that is definitely a good setup if we get this level. And the logic behind this also is, this is a retracement, and this is indeed a good retracement, guys, here. If you can see, it's 107.6 is 78.6 retracement. But this retracement stays perfectly at the breakout spot. This was previous breakout spot, and bang, look at this. This was resistance, and look how it jumped off this resistance straight to the upside after NFP. So it really looks bullish, right? It really looks bullish. Look, it was rejected, bang to the upside, bang, it wants to hit this level now. Will it hit that level? We will see. I don't know, but we need to see, okay? We still need to see if that level will be hit. And it would be good if this level is hit, because then it would mean we are on a way to next high, probably. Dollar CAD, again, the pair which I really think that it could jump off this level, 2420, 2400, 2550. So dollar CAD, this is dollar CAD, and yeah, it's trying to go to the upside now, but I wanted to give you this trade today, but I was trying to publish it on Forex Street, and I think that it's not been published yet, but definitely this is a good level. This is a good support, and this report hasn't been published yet, but it will be. Look at the low, 2427. So 2420 is really good support, and if you buy from this support again, it can go to 2550. But I'm keeping a tight stop loss, because the major level for dollar CAD, this you should write definitely 2350. So it tries to go up now, but you see it needs maybe a little bit bigger pullback, and then it can take off. This is a good level, because this is a good support, right, guys? You can see the power of this support. Okay, I will mark this like this. Okay, look how many rejections of 2420 zone. Okay, and look where it went. Now there is our primary concern. If it hits this level, we can try to go long, keeping the tight stop loss. Okay, so dollar CAD possible setup. Now, guys, of course, if you have anything to ask me, go ahead and ask me. I'm here to answer your questions. Okay, I'm definitely waiting for dollar CAD if it gets to this level. I will be rolling these slides again, so you can snapshot screens. Okay, you can definitely snapshot these screens. Okay, so pay attention. Euro dollar. Ahmed, yeah, Antoine is asking which one is your favorite trade this week. I will tell you. I will tell you which is my favorite trade. Let me give you first this slide. Pound dollar. Okay. Australian dollar. Yeah, dollar yen definitely is one of my favorite pairs. So, and possible setups. So Australian dollar, this may be my favorite pair for this week because it's a good, if you see a good retracement, and it's a really 78.6 deeper retracement, and it stands where previous buyers are, so near-term support, near-term buyers. And if it happens, it has the possibility to go very, very strong to the upside, okay? So that could be my possible trade for favorite trade for this week. Yeah, okay. Dollar CAD also could be good, but as I say, this is, if this level holds, we could get a nice boost to 25.50. But look at this 23.50. This is definitely a scalp for longs. So only tight stop loss, because if this level breaks, there is a big possibility that 23.50 will be hit. So I'm keeping a tight stop loss here, 20 pip stop loss on this trade. And yeah, dollar yen, as you noticed, if it retraces to this level, I think that there are a ton of buyers here at this level. Look how many rejections, and look how it broke up with a strong momentum. This was all buying. This was all stop grabbing here at this price level. Look, stop grabbing, buying, strong buying here. So definitely we have possibility to trade heavily this pair if it gets as a proper retracement. As you can see, I'm not advising trading without proper retracement. So we need to be patient and wait for these trades to set up properly, okay? To set up properly. Okay? Dollar CAD trade, yet again, we should pay this level to this level here. Do you think that it can go so high in an intraday basis? Well, if you're trading this from intra-week perspective, because these trades are intra-week trades, but you can trade it from intra-day perspective and intra-week perspective, both perspectives. If you use trailing stop, yes, but it's definitely up to you how you will manage your trade. After, I don't know, 50 pips, you can put your stop loss to break even, or you can still keep your trade open, but I usually use my trail stop after some 20 pip. So, it's up to you how you will manage the trade, but I definitely recommend using stop loss levels, because you need to use stop loss in this volatile market, but it's up to you. Maybe some of you just put your trade to stop loss and never put any trailing stop behind it. I'm definitely recommending stop loss, trailing stop, but if you're not into that, okay. Euro dollar also, now this is strong rejection of this low here, which was post today, 2070. But I think that if it comes to this zone here, it has a nice possibility to go down again. So we will see what will happen. So dollar CAD, dollar yen, Australian dollar, pound, euro dollar, everything is set up. So what I recommend, considering trailing stop, you should definitely be paying attention to charts, because I can recommend trailing stop after 20 pips, but sometimes it's good to use it also when price breaks 20-25 pips in your direction, to put it on break even +1. You can also use trailing stop with when price makes 30 pips, you can put it on break even +20. Some traders definitely are using low risk, so they're taking the full risk without trailing stop. But you can combine it, definitely. You can combine it, guys. Okay? So it's up to you how you will manage the trade. But I recommend generally, once you're in the profit, you can definitely make a trailing stop. Okay? So once you're in profit, then try to protect your profits by using trailing stop, okay? I don't see questions now. What time you recommend to trail the stop on? I'm doing that on 1 hour time frame. So that is indeed my favorite time frame of choice, if I'm not scalping, of course. So 1 hour time frame, as I say, definitely my time frame of choice if I am not scalping. If I'm scalping, then I do it on 5-minute time frame to 15-minute time frame, usually on 5-minute time frame. Do I see another question or no? Okay, let's see, guys. You can ask me. So again, euro dollar is really showing this M, and this M was broken today. This was level the 1303 where euro dollar was broken, but it was bought after it. But definitely it looks like it could sell off again. But let's wait for a little bit more to the upside. As I said, we should wait a little bit more. 1390 zone. Okay, 1380, 1390, that is the zone for selling with 40, 45 pip stop loss. And if it breaks 1250, that can even make 1150. Okay, so definitely considering this last NFP and everything, this pair looks bearish to me. Okay, guys. I don't see any questions, so I assume that everything is clear for you. No questions, so everything should be clear. Yeah, I already answered which is my favorite trade. I think dollar yen, and I would like to see euro dollar going down. Really, I would like to see euro dollar breaking this 1250, because 1250 breakout can also be a breakout trade, okay? Breakout trade, I guess. And I think that, really, 1250 should be a good breakout trade. Mark that on your chart, guys. If 1250 breaks, it should give us nice pips to the downside, okay? If it breaks. Now, what now? Okay, what now, guys? Ask me, you have the time. We have still the time. Do it more often, it's nice. Okay, these recaps are on Monday for the moment, and we are having other forms of webinars, so do not underestimate, guys, these webinars also, because all of these webinars which we are making here are pretty useful to you. Live training lab with Chris, then you see on the 11th of February, 2 days after, so 2 days, it's day after tomorrow, I will be talking about Tom DeMark trend lines. So how Tom DeMark did that, and I will be presenting you an indicator for that Tom DeMark trend line. So be sure to sign up for this webinar if you love trend lines, and this is a little bit different. But sign up for this webinar because I will be giving you a free indicator, Tom DeMark trend line indicator. So sign up for that. And definitely I'm expecting this week to give us good trades, because we are really having a good movement now in the market, and we should definitely pay attention to these setups. We can still see good setups and good trades. As I say, personally, I would like to see 1250 break of euro dollar. I would also love to see pound dollar, one of these trades, and my favorite is dollar yen if it breaks, if it hits this level, but it should really pull down. You know, it's too high at the moment, and I don't love to trade when pairs when after they're too high. And still, comparing to euro dollar, this M really looks huge, so it still has the scope really to go more to the downside. So guys, we will see what will happen. Okay, I don't see any questions. I don't see any questions. Yeah, okay. So sign up for next set of webinars. I will be here with you guys very, very soon. So pay attention to these webinars and definitely sign up for supply and demand trading, because I will be giving you a special supply and demand trading indicator which will mark the level on your charts. It's not the same as this. I got it from one of my friend, which was basically a member of one international forex trading forum, and he gave me that indicator. He sent me 3 years ago, and it's different from other indicators which are almost the same, supply and demand trading. You will see. So definitely sign up for supply and demand. It's very important for you to know that. So guys, okay, now we can call it a day. Thank you for listening to me. I will be with you very, very soon. Sign up for the webinars, and let's hope that this week will be very, very good to us as it was also a week before. So let's go with continuity. Let's make it a trend. So far, the session recaps have been great. Thank you guys for listening, and I will be with you very, very soon. Cheers. As I always say, trade safe.